Hi guys, this is the Bold and the Beautiful review. Hello! I'm so sorry for my voice, okay? I'm a bit sick. But I had to make that review, okay? I had to do it. Like, whoa. I just want to start with Rick, okay? He annoys me. Like, I can't with him. Like, I really can't. I'm just like, you're so jealous. You're bitter. You're just a sour. Like, you're sour. Like, come on, dude. Like, he's talking to Eric and saying things like, Rich should get his own house, and he planned this whole thing, and he's manipulative, he's controlling, and I'm just like, but you're describing yourself, boo-boo. What's going on? You're describing yourself. Like, if Rich can get his own house, so can you. What's going on, Rick? I made a post about this thing, okay? If you go to Soiree on Rose, the blog, you will see the post, okay? I just couldn't. Like, I had to write about it, okay? I was in my feelings. But today's episode, what happened? Caroline gave birth, honey. She gave birth to a baby boy. And it was even funnier is that you have Thomas taking care of Caroline, and Caroline's just like, I need to call my husband right now. I need to call Rich because you can't be here. Like, I can't do this with you. She's not thinking about calling the midwife. I'm sorry, but her first call should have been to the midwife. But no, she had to call Rich. So Rich was like, I'm dropping everything, okay? Rick, take care of business, please. And I'm just like, you're trusting Rick? He wants you to sink, okay? He wants you to drown and die. You're trusting Rick with that phone call, that meeting? Okay. But, your woman is about to give birth, so you don't care right now. But later on, you're going to regret this, okay? You might regret this. Anyway, so Rich got to the house, okay, luckily, because Thomas was just telling Caroline, well, maybe I'm gonna see the baby, before Rich. And Caroline was like, that better not happen, okay? That better not happen. But Rich came, and he was like, you know what, son, this is a private moment, okay? I'm gonna have, you're gonna stay here, okay? Caroline and I, we're going to go upstairs and have our moment and see your son. I'm going to see your son be born. Sorry, boo-boo, but you're going to stay downstairs, okay? I want to see my grandson being born. So they are upstairs, and Thomas is so excited. I'm just like, why are you that excited? This is not your father's first child. I mean, we had, you saw Steffy and Phoebe, I guess, because he's the oldest. So he saw Steffy and Phoebe. He saw RJ. He was not that excited when RJ was born, right? I mean, and now you're really excited for this new child. Okay, all right. So he's happy, and he's texting Steffy. Steffy, come over here. Eric is super happy. He had a conversation with Rick about it, like, oh my God, a new Forester is going to be born at the Forester mansion. And Rick is just like, you know how he is. And Eric had to go to the mansion, of course. He wanted to watch this. And Thomas had a conversation with Steffy, and he was like, I've been so selfish. I'm so happy that you and Daddy got in my ass like that. And I was just like, I'm not sure why you're apologizing. Maybe you should apologize for maybe putting the company at risk. When he was fooling around with Charlotte, maybe it was risky. But at the same time, everybody's fucking everybody. I mean, I'm sorry. At Forester Creations, okay, we have Wyatt and Steffy. Steffi's the boss, okay? She's the head bitch in charge, and she's fooling around with Wyatt, okay? And not long ago, when she was, engaged to Liam was VP. So you got president and vice president hooking up. I'm just like, I'm not sure why Thomas has to feel bad for his actions when all of y'all are doing the same thing. I'm just like, okay. Ridge, before he got with Caroline was with Rick, and Caroline was just a simple designer. So you were screwing up with the company too, like this could have been a crisis. I don't know. So Thomas is feeling like he was selfish, and he's apologizing and saying I'm changing now, and I feel so bad because he doesn't know that while he is downstairs with his sister and new fiance Wyatt, I'm just like, Wyatt, you need to just go. I can't with you. But anyways, while he is downstairs, his son is being born, okay? And this is like, really, Ridge? Really, Caroline? Y'all are shameless, okay? Having that moment and being so happy about it. Like, oh, my son, our son. This is so disgusting, and you don't see them having any remorse, okay? They do not feel guilty about what they're doing, okay? They forgot about this thing. They forgot. But Brooke ain't forgetting shit, okay? She is at the office with Rick because Rick called her. I'm not sure why. He wanted to talk about Ridge and complain like, they are having a baby. They are so happy. It's unfair. He has everything. Yada, yada, yada. And Brooke was just like, baby, why are you still talking about Ridge? Why? Oh, you need to move on. Why are you angry about things that happened when you were 8 years old? Like, move on already. Yeah, your daddy and I, it didn't work for us, okay? I don't love your daddy. Sorry. And you supposedly you should be happy now, right? You got your wife. You about to have a child too. You're not homeless. You're in my home. So what's going on? Okay, what's going on? But Rick is never happy. He wants everything. Okay, he wants everything, that even things that are just like he doesn't care about. Like why does he want the house, the Forrester mansion? What for? Because he wants people to see that he has the power, honey. But it's okay, boy. So like I said, Brooke ain't forgetting shit. So she's telling Rick about the vasectomy. She's like, don't tell nobody, but Rich had a vasectomy. He didn't tell Caroline that. No, he told me. And you have Rick looking like, why would he tell you? And Rick was like, it was a mistake. And I'm pretty sure Rick was thinking like, but how come you're not a problem for their relationship? How come you're not messing up their marriage? Okay, why are you a problem for Katie and not, Caroline and Ridge? But it's okay, continue, because I need the tea, honey. Continue. So Brooke is like, yeah, okay, he had that vasectomy. He didn't tell her. And then, it happened in Paris, a long time ago. He didn't know he was going to meet her. But Caroline started thinking about having babies. So he's like, okay, I need to reverse that vasectomy. He went to the doctor. The doctor said, no, honey, you can't have a baby. Oop. But you know what? He reversed it anyways, and they got a baby now. And Rick is just like, but didn't you say he had a medical situation? And Rick was like, I mean, maybe the doctors made a mistake, It happens all the time. Anyways, they got the baby now. Old news. And I was just like, Brooke, why are you talking right now? Why are you talking? And you giving information to your son, the man that does not like Ridge, and you know that him and Ridge don't like each other and they hate each other, and Rick is always trying to find a way to, cut Ridge out of, why Rick? And don't you think that Ridge is gonna be upset if he finds out that you told Rick, his enemy? Like this, I don't understand why Brooke did that. I just feel like, why couldn't you tell Thomas? Why? For a minute, you and Thomas were cool, like good friends. Like, why? Anyways, She told Rick, and Rick is just like, Rich gets to be happy. He always gets everything, okay? He manipulates. He plays games. He played me. And I'm just like, boo-boo, you played yourself, honey. You made decisions here. Like, you need to blame yourself, okay? When are you going to blame yourself for your actions, okay? Because the boy did not tell you to leave your house. You decided to go. You were like, I'm leaving. Well, guess what? You left your spot. Somebody came and was like, I'm gonna snatch all the things that were yours. That's it. Like, you shouldn't have left. I don't understand with Rick. Like, he is too much for my soul. He's too much. And we have back at the house, there's one thing, okay? I found this incredible that they're showing us all of it, like the whole thing, how Caroline is giving birth, and her being in labor, and because usually on TV, like, you kind of feel like giving birth takes like 5 minutes. Like, when you're young and you watch TV, you're like, oh, it's painful, but it's 5 minutes. And you're like, ooh, 5 minutes of pain. Ooh, I don't know if I can do this. And then you realize it's hours. Not 5 minutes, not 10, not 20, not 30, like hours, honey. You could be like, for hours. Anyways, so it was just a real scene. It was great. Okay, I liked it, but I just feel like there's sometimes when they make some decisions like this, I'm just like, why are you choosing to show us all of this? And sometimes you cut when things need to be shown. You know, like Deacon and Quinn, I just feel like they got a divorce. We didn't see how they got there. Okay, we just heard, oh, they got a divorce. We're like, okay, but when did that happen? So I'm just like, you know, I don't need you to show Quinn and Deacon's relationship for like, I don't need to see them episodes after episodes, you know, but maybe like 4 episodes of them arguing or breaking up and getting back together, and then I can understand why they are no longer together. That would have helped. But anyways, it doesn't matter, okay? So what happened in this episode? Not much. We saw Katie and Bill at the house at the Forrester mansion, and it's funny, they did not try to text Liam, say, you know what, by the way, your cousin is giving birth, would you mind showing up? I mean, come on, it's family. I hope they notice something is wrong with Liam, okay? Liam wouldn't disappear like that. Like, I don't understand how come Steffy and Bill are not talking about this Liam situation. I can't wait for them to talk. Like, hello, Bill? Like, as a father, you need to be like, Steffy, why is Liam mad at you? You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? He just left like that? So you never had a conversation with him? What? You had a voicemail? That's it? Where's Quinn? Quinn is gone? Divorced? Alone? Suddenly happy? Got a new man in her life? Interesting. Who's that man? There's something I don't understand. So Liam went to Australia. He came back a couple hours later. He slept in my office, needed my clothes, went back home, broke up with his girlfriend, and left. He disappeared. We never saw him again. He quit his jobs, because he was VP of 2 companies. He's letting his brother take his woman and his spot at the company. Something's wrong. I need to do something. Okay, where's my private investigator? Okay, Justin, I'm gonna need you. Come back. Bill, come on, do something, okay? I know you got your woman to worry about, but before you had problems with Katie, you should have maybe looked at your son. Sorry. Anyways, I gotta go.